to say that, yeah, like I'm a first gen student and I went to like Cornell University, which is one of the like a really good college, like an Ivy League type. Not to brag or anything like that, but just to let y'all know like the status and stuff, because I didn't even know what a Cornell University was, honestly. Um, but one of the reasons why I was so excited to go was because I wanted to, just show my little cousins and everybody that they could do it as well, right? And it was a big moment for me when I got accepted and when I actually graduated and everything. Pero that was cool and all, pero I think I think the what tops it, to be honest, is just getting married in the Catholic Church. Like I said, it's October 7th right now, and I'm actually gonna get married, si Dios quiere, October 18th, and I really hope he does. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything goes well. I'm so nervous right now. Hopefully I don't trip on that dress. I'm so scared. Anyways, but but what was I saying? But yeah, honestly, that is like that tops it all. That really does. Like for example, like with my brother, I remember I was talking to a friend one time, and I was like, "Look, I really hope that my brother does." And mind you, he's on his last year right now. I don't remember when we had this conversation, but he was in high school. So I was telling my friend, like, yeah, I really hope that he goes to college and everything. But you know what I really care about more than anything, more than that, to be honest, is that he's good, like morally, that he got his good values, that he's a virtuous man, and that he just, does good. Eventually, that he becomes a saint, basically, just like what God put him on this earth for, because that'll go farther than any degree can ever go. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, cause what's the point of having all this money, all doing all this stuff, all these achievements, and then at the end of the day, you're just destroying the world even more. And yeah, that just doesn't sit right with me. And it goes back to the same thing that I try to talk about. It's like, okay, people in power, you got a lot of responsibility, so use it, but you have to be virtuous if you're gonna use that power in a good way. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, with this type of stuff, like this promiscuity and the sin that the culture and everything like creates, like yo, like that's why I like this doing things right as much as I can, to be honest. Cause yeah, like I messed up before, like I used my free will wrong a lot of times. I have to go to confession like all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's not an excuse or anything, but it's like one of those things that like, I still have to like repent and like be sorry about it and still try to go back to that path of sainthood, because that's really what matters at the end of the day. And trying to take this step, like right now I'm still living with my parents. Even though like my partner and I did get married through like the civil wedding last summer, not this one because it's October, so not this one, but like 2024. But we got married because we were trying to get married ASAP. To be honest, honestly, I wish that like we actually got the Catholic church wedding that same year. But at the same time, it would have been really hectic and it would have been a hot mess. Okay, but yeah, we're trying to do things as good as possible. But at least we got the civil wedding done. Um, but we still weren't living together, okay? And we still aren't. Like I'm still living with my parents, and he's living by himself, etc. And it's not gonna be until after the wedding, October 18th. And I hear a lot of people are like, "Yo, like live with your partner and stuff, so you can get to know him and stuff like that." But yo, y'all are setting me up for failure. Like you can't test out marriage. That's not how it works. It's a commitment. When you're living with a partner, it's like I heard somebody put it this way. It's like you're basically renting out your partner, because what you're doing is what that person said was like you're basically telling your partner, all right, I'm gonna be with you right now, but in case anything else that's better comes along, then I'm gonna go. And that is so objectifying and so disrespectful. You're like, we don't do this around here, okay? We don't do that. So my partner and I, no, we're living together after we get married, and by the Catholic Church, because yeah, I mean the government acknowledged, you know, we had that ceremony basically. But at the end of the day, I feel like what really really counts is the Catholic Church, porque so that's Dios. We're asking God Himself, like, can you bless this? Can you give us the grace to carry this marriage, this big commitment, this beautiful but big commitment, because sometimes I'd be ready to beat him up. Like, no, let me stop. But for real though. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that, like, I don't even know if I said it right, but hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying my best to be good because at the end of the day, that's really what matters. And yeah, waiting to live together, waiting to do anything intimate. And, even when he comes over, actually, I sleep on the couch in the living room and he sleeps in my bed, in my room. So it's stuff like that. And even my dad, actually, people ask me, like, oh, how did your dad feel and stuff about the proposal? Because we got engaged like 6 months after dating or whatever. But my dad was actually like, yeah, get engaged because if you're gonna be bringing him around the family, then you gotta y'all gotta be serious. Like you can't just be bringing guys over around the family and like keep doing that with like different guys. Break up, bring them to the family, break up. Get a new guy, break up. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's how my dad thought about it. You know what I'm saying. And so he was like, I mean, he was. I know my man was gonna propose either way, but that was something. That the way that my dad thought about it, and I mean, that's the man that raised me, along with my mom. So, of course, you know. And so yeah, what I'm seeing around the culture is like, yeah, some people aren't getting married through the Catholic Church; they're just getting married by the government, like a civil wedding. But then that like devalues the purpose because marriage is a sacrament. It's not just anything. It's not just a declaration that you say. You know what I'm saying? And and then and then people start devaluing it even more. So then it's like, do what people told me to do, which is, oh, just live with your partner. And at that point, you don't even get the civil wedding. You know what I'm saying? So it just keeps devaluing, and then we got breakups and divorces and all that type of stuff, and it's just a hot mess. And the people that really feel it like a lot, obviously like the partners, pero también like once you have children, that stuff like it's a lot, and I be seeing it, like it just really messes up the whole community, the whole family. Like we really gotta change things. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot that goes into it, and the truth at the end of the day is that we really gotta be virtuous people. We gotta be good people, and that's what's gonna get us to be stable and honestly grow and be fulfilled in a lot of different ways. Not just these empty like promises, empty things. And the way the culture is going, I just be worried. That's one of the big reasons why I want to make this YouTube channel, because I wanted to have my perspective, and hopefully I can allow people, especially those Mexicanos, be able to see like what's really going on, and because I don't want y'all to go on a bad path either. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm on a bad path, y'all gotta like put me right too. Alright? Nah, but yeah. Anyways, back to the video.